family. That's me. I'm not asking you to do that, but I promise you, if you ask the questions, you will realize those answers will lead to an organization. So I believe ultimately, ladies, as we wrap this up, this is what helps us to limit feeling like we don't belong to anything, right? This helps us to limit that orphan spirit. It helps us to put some limits on feeling like, oh, I'm out here by myself, okay? Or I have no one. No, we don't say those things. Not in Legal Shield. There's more work we need to do. There's more searching we need to do before we say, oh, I have no one. Because I promise you, in the environment and spirit of this company, there is always someone who is willing to not only listen, but assist you. And then I'll leave this with you to ponder on. It's not one of the notes that I wrote here. But if someone is offering their time to actually coach and teach, that's their time. But the question is, will you listen? Because there's always going to be people available who's going to say, oh, I'll assist you. I'll help you. I'll coach you. There's going to be someone who has that willing spirit. But you know what I've learned? That for every willing spirit and every willing heart is willing to come and coach, I have also found that there's also resistant spirits who are around that won't listen to you. I just want to make sure that you are not that resisting spirit, and you don't want you want to be a part of the environment, but you don't want anybody to correct you. You don't want anyone to really, essentially, correction is the help. You have to be willing to take the advice if you're going to step into a space where someone welcomes you in. Okay? I'm not saying you have to do it, but listen, even if you don't agree, because that is a sign of a true wise person. And someone who is not arguing against advice, but listening, even if it doesn't fall right on you, that is a sign of growth when you can listen no matter what. Even if they're correcting you and you don't agree. And this person happens to have a mentor status in your life, listen anyway. And so we have to also be a guard of our own hearts to ask ourselves the real question.